Sweep, sweep hard, 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 sweep, sweep.
Hi, I'm Paul Guggenheimer, and behind me is the skating rink at Schenley Park. Normally you're seeing kids and adults playing hockey here, but today it is hosting a curling demonstration. Curling is a very popular sport in the Olympics these days, and it goes back to 1988 at the Calgary Games when the host country, in this case Canada, had a chance to introduce curling as an Olympic sport. Curling has always been a very popular sport in Canada. It started as an outdoor sport in Scotland on the frozen lochs years ago. If you've watched curling during the Olympics, here's probably what you've seen. Two teams compete by sliding polished granite stones or rocks toward a target area called the house. Those closest to the center of the house score points. But why the brooms? And what else makes this sport so special? To find out, we're turning to the experts. A curling we will go. Here we go, laddies. So this is Martha Ricks. She is an expert curler. She's a member of the Pittsburgh Curling Club. Could you please explain why this sport is called curling?
Well, supposedly it is called curling because when you throw the rock on the pebbled surface, it very rarely will actually ever go straight. It almost always will naturally veer to the left or the right, and that's called a curl. And so when you play curling, curling's an athletic sport, but it's a sport of strategy. And you want your rocks to end up in a certain place. And if you're listening to people at a curling rink, they'll say, it's got to curl, it's got to curl. That means you want it to go closer or farther out to a certain direction. And that's what it'll just have that little hook at the end of it, and that's called your curl.
And what's the proper term? You don't roll these, you slide them.
You slide them.
You slide them. Can we slide a few?
Let's.
Okay, here we go.
Just push!
All right, here we go. Now, explain what the purpose is of these brooms. What are we doing with these?
When you use the broom with curling, you're doing a couple things. One, you're making sure that there is not any lint or a piece of fuzz or a piece of dirt that is falling down.
Lint or a piece of fuzz?
Yes.
Like, what difference does that make?
Well, if your curling rock picks up the tiniest speck of something, that can cause your shot to careen and you'll lose your shot. So part of that job before you get down and start to throw your rock is you clean the bottom of the rock to make sure it's clear, and the sweepers in front have to make sure that the ice pack is clear as well.
Come on, hurry.
You just naturally get things falling down from the players, from the ceiling of the rink, things like that. Today we've got snow, so you'll be clearing snow.
Okay, yeah. Well, like the Scots did on the lochs years ago. What are some of the other rules we need to know about curling?
Everybody has to have fun, and you have to be very sportsmanlike. That's actually very important to the curling culture. We yell at each other. Sweep! Sweep! We'll yell, hurry, hurry, hard, sweep harder, off, and we'll yell.
But nobody takes that the wrong way.
But nobody takes that the wrong way. You always shake hands when you start your game. You always shake hands when you end games.
Well, there you have it. Curling is a lot of fun. And while it may not be the most popular sport in America, that probably has a lot to do with the fact that people just haven't been able to take the time to learn how to play the game. But as you can see, a lot of folks are interested in curling, and perhaps one day soon, America will take its rightful place as a gold medal curling nation.